Design is by its very nature a utilitarian endeavor. It's not just about making things pretty. It's about a kind of visual and cultural and social ingenuity about solving problems for other people, simplifying things, listening, looking, observing. I'm teaching a design practicum looking at design as a form of utility, specifically in the city of Cape Town, which is facing a terrible water scarcity issue. Since part of the problem with water has to do with us as consumers of water, and since so much of that has to do with plastic and plastic waste, I've invited Dr. Sean Borstrock here from the University of Hertfordshire in the UK. And we're partnering with his school and his design students to look at what we're calling a kind of circular economy of means. So we're looking at how plastic can be upcycled in terms of that circular economy, to look at waste as possibly raw material for something that might be considered luxury. How does something that we think of as ephemeral and tossable become kind of reinterpreted as something that could have value? And in what way are you thinking of what that value is? How do we think about, is it value for everyone? Is it value for one person? So they're literally cutting bottles apart, and we'll do a critique at the end of the 3 hours where we look at the work the students have made to try to reverse engineer bottles into something that can become useful. So they will be traveling in 9 days to Cape Town, where they will be doing a lot of field research, ethnographic research, looking at different neighborhoods, looking at different what we call typologies, different audiences and constituencies, and trying to understand how they are each dealing with the water scarcity problem in Cape Town. We introduce to them a set of problems and a set of issues that really need to be seen close up, and so their capacity to be immersed in the problem becomes completely transformed by virtue of that. And we're very blessed by the fact that the Global Network and the international efforts of the dean on behalf of this school allow the students to travel and really see a world beyond Evans Hall. So the combination of travel with observation is, I think, an incredible skill set for them. And a lot of them are interested in participating in design teams where the complexity of the team is not just designers. So they join a team with engineers and with architects and with designers, and they're finding that the language that they speak isn't only the language of business. And so that breeds a kind of humility in them that does not diminish their capacity for leadership. If anything, it makes them more strong, compassionate leaders.